Hey YouTube, it's Gemini here with another review, and I will be reviewing WWF Undertaker, This Is My Yard. And we got Taker on a bike, Taker, and then Taker doing the old school to it looks like Bubba Dudley. And World Wrestling Federation presents. We got Taker and Hogan, Taker and Brother Love, Taker and I think The Rock, Christian, Gangrel, Viscera, Undertaker and Paul Bear, Undertaker and Mick Foley, Undertaker and Kurt Angle. Approximate runtime 3 hours. Since his arrival in the Federation at the 1990 Survivor Series, the American Badass has been making his opponents famous, and not in the way they would have liked. As respectful outside the ring as he is, feared in it, Undertaker is one of the true icons of the World Wrestling Federation. This is the first ever documentary of the entire decade of destruction, chronicling the evolution of his character from the beginning of his career in WCW, the Ministry of Darkness, classic battles against Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and Mankind, to recent wars against Kurt Angle, Triple H, and Diamond Dallas Page. This is the story so far, as told by you, the dead man himself, with commentary from past, present opponents and allies, as well as a view of life away from the ring. This is old school, and this is still his yard. And then bonus matches. I'm not going to read all those since I have the insert. This looks pretty cool. It's really just that, but on the cover it's different things, and it's really just this. And mine had this cool home video thing. I like these things. I wish they would still make those, because I like to go through and say, I have that one, that one, that one, that one on VHS, that one on VHS, that one on VHS, that one, 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 and that one. It's just pretty cool to go through and do stuff like that. I wonder how many of these I have. I've got quite a few of these. And, yeah, it's just this same thing as the cover. Took a couple notes just to remember on what was the chapters in the beginning. Pretty much talking about his beginning career and him being in the WCW. And the new skyscrapers with, I don't remember his name. But he was Mean Mark Callis and Dan Spivey, I think it was. And Psycho Sid was in it, but he had to go do something. Or he got hurt, or something like that. And, yeah. And then, History Makers, it showed stuff. I don't really remember, I don't have all of the stuff written down, but History Makers, it shows Taker versus Taker, the Hell in a Cell with Mankind, Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels, Inferno match with Kane, a casket match with Shawn Michaels, mostly some of his gimmick matches, the Dark Side, his ministry, his creepy ministry stuff, American Badass, his gimmick around this time, in Texas. I think it was talking about his motorcycles and stuff, and him being with Sarah. Rivalries versus Kane versus Jericho versus Triple H versus Stone Cold. And that really just showed matches, clips of matches, just like the documentaries do. They just show matches of the stuff they're talking about in clips and stuff. And My Yard, it was talking about him saying that the yard, aka the ring, is his. And yeah, pretty cool. And then so far, and Undertaker talks about what he's done so far, and it's like the end of all the documentaries. It's like saying, this is what I've done so far, we'll have to see what I'm going to do in the future, stuff like that. Then the extra matches include the Bad Blood 1997, 10-5-97 versus Shawn Michaels Hell in a Cell. WrestleMania 14, 3/29/98 versus Kane. Unforgiven 4/26/98 versus Kane in the Inferno match. Fully Loaded 7/23/2000 versus Kurt Angle. WrestleMania X7 4/101 versus Triple H in a no holds barred match, and interviews. And it wasn't interviews, it was just one, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. The text on that looks pretty. Let me go get this other one. Looks pretty similar to the other Undertaker DVD that I have. Oh. I think that's like the exact same thing. Text like the text-wise, not the DVDs. But I already did a review of that. But matches are good. I've seen all of them. But yeah, pretty cool. There's still not really an Undertaker documentary out. He has deadliest matches. He buries them alive. 15-0, 20-0, and it has like a documentary on just the WrestleMania matches. And Undertaker the Phenom. And that's really just talking about his gimmick matches like Inferno, Casket, Boiler Room Brawl, Buried Alive, Hell in a Cell, all that stuff. But yeah, worth the watch. I paid $7.99 for it. Worth it. Sells for around 13 to 15 bucks, like 13 to 20 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy I got it. Been wanting to see this. I thought it was just like matches and stuff. I didn't know that there was a documentary on it. I thought it was sort of gonna be like The Rock, the People's Champ, how it's just really going over what happened in like 1998 and 1999. But they had I'll Make You Famous moments versus him fighting Hulk Hogan at Survivor Series 1991, and he wins. When Ric Flair comes out, he does the tombstone, and Ric Flair decides to slide in a chair at the exact same time he does it, right by the ropes, and he ends up winning the title after only exactly a year from joining, since he came at Survivor Series 1990. But next one was him versus Mankind, the King of the Ring 98 thing, and I didn't realize that the noise when they were walking around, the weird noise. I think I can hear Fandango's song going off. I think I must have got email or something. But yeah, who cares? It's good. I love that song. But like the noise that was like ding ding when they was walking around was the thing breaking, and I didn't realize that they had actually broke the top of it before he had got like thrown through it. Like they were both walking on one, and like one's foot like busted through it. It wasn't a big butt like break up the cage or whatever like when Mankind went through it, but yeah. And since they're both pretty big dudes, it was probably a lot of weight on them. But yeah. I don't think the chain link fences are supposed to be walked on like that, unless you're Spider-Man, because who really like walks like on the side of a fence? So I don't think they were meant to be walked on. But yeah, and then the last one, I'm pretty sure the last one, I don't know if there was another one in there, I can't remember. Kurt Angle versus Kurt Angle at Fully Loaded 2000, and that's all the bonus matches and exclusive interviews. But yeah, pretty cool. Talks about his tattoos, his motorcycles, him in his early career, his different things. And then they say that the reason Undertaker is a big success is because he changes over time. He's not just the same person over and over. Oh my god, it's going off again. But Yeah, he changes with the times. Like, changes his outfits up a little bit, or changes his gimmick. Like, he was the weird looking one, then the creepy ministry one, and then um like this. This is like a roll down of his changes. But yeah, he changes with the times, and it works with him. But overall, this DVD, not really the best, but it's a good one. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. You guys should try to pick it up. This one's not really that expensive. And it is a out of print WWF DVD. And there's not a Taker documentary out yet. But yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.